Guys, I'm about to show you this chart that really changed things and helped me see my emotions in a different way. But this chart helped me tap into a certain emotion that allowed me to see more success in my life. I did not realize just how much we live our lives in certain frequencies or certain emotions and how that dictates the way we see things. So I want to show you guys this chart and we're going to go into what this emotion is and we're going to dive deep and I'm going to just share a little bit of some stories that help relate to this. Anyways, you are watching a web of impact, a channel focused on helping influencers and entrepreneurs better themselves, help them grow, and help them connect with each other. Anyways, guys, let's get started. So, here I am going to present this chart, which I call an emotional chart. Let me zoom in here. Okay. So when I saw this, it made a lot of sense. The different emotions that I personally go through, and I feel like a lot of people go through many different types of emotions. But for me personally, one of the main emotions that I would feel sometimes would be sometimes shame. And as you see in this chart, it is the lowest vibrating frequency in this emotional chart. Even the emotion of anger vibrates at a higher frequency. So, what is this chart? So, this chart pretty much measures the frequencies of different emotions, different feelings that we feel as human beings. It puts a number on them. And so, the higher we vibrate, you know, we reach enlightenment, which is 700, which is the highest. A lot of us, operate. We. It's like a spectrum, right? Where sometimes we're at the top, sometimes we're at the bottom. A lot of the times, I sometimes in the past, and even till this day, sometimes I find myself feeling angry. Sometimes I find myself feeling guilty, and sometimes I find myself feeling shame. Actually, if anything, there are a lot of times where I feel guilty in the sense of like I would feel bad for certain outcomes. I would feel bad for maybe getting mad at certain people who may not always understand me. And so that's kind of how I would relate to it. And I've realized that once I realized that, because I'm an emotional person and I can really feel my feelings in ways that maybe other people can't. Once I realized this, it put things into perspective. And I've realized one of the coolest emotions to help with success and is joy. 540, the frequency of 540, which is joy. Joy. When I was younger, I came up with this meme called Dance Your Way into Success. And I love that concept because when we dance, we're moving, we're dancing with the rhythms and we are kind of working, right? When you dance, it's a rhythmic thing you sweat sometimes depending on how fast you dance. It's actual work, but it's movement towards something, but it's graceful movement. So when we tap into joy, the joy of dancing into success. Again, guys, follow me here. I'm trying to create this like this feeling here and this vibe of what success can be like. A lot of the times, a lot of us sometimes success is out of fear. That's fear that we're not going to make it, fear that we're not going to do well, fear that we're inadequate, fear that we were going to fail. And so we push ourselves more and more and more. And a lot of us do well, a lot of people do well in that frequency, but I want to push it further. What if we can do well at the frequency of joy? What if we can do well when we dance our way to success, when we're exuberant about our success, about our business, about our YouTube channel, when we know we got it all together, when we know, even if you don't, things will come together, and it's believing and trusting and having that faith and having that joy of the process. And so that's something we can decide to tap into. We can decide that. And that's kind of the purpose of this video and the hack that I'm trying to help people capture. It's that experience that I want you to capture. It's like it's a hack. You can joyfully do it. One of the seasons that really helped me capture this is Christmas. Christmas being that it's such a jolly time, right? The music that we're playing, everything is such like it's all about being jolly. What is jolly? Being joyful. Joy to the world. And the fact that during that season, there's a lot of productivity, there's a lot of giving, there's a lot of like purchasing, there's a lot of sales happening in business. It is, for some businesses, it is the best time of the year. Even for my YouTube channel, my Nakai channel, it is the best time. There's so much ad revenue being spent during that time. There's so much increase. But isn't it interesting that it's the season of joy? So what I am trying to challenge you guys all is, don't let it be contained 1 month, the month of December. Let it be 12 months out of the year. Let your joy be spilled over into everything you do. And what I'm trying to say is, you can decide to do that. You can decide that you're going to joyfully take calls, sales calls. You're going to joyfully make videos for your YouTube channel. You're going to joyfully create content. And in that process, you're going to dance. And dancing requires that you find your rhythm, and the rhythm that you're going to find is your content scheduling. What does it look like in your day-to-day life? What's that rhythm that you're trying to get into? Because once you get into, no one can stop you, because you're going to have so much fun doing it. Others are going to want to dance with you, and they're going to follow you, and they're going to push your vision forward without you even trying. You see, there's a difference between trying to carry people over the hill and pushing yourself so hard in the grind and the hustle, versus joyfully doing it. If anything, there's more energy in that. There's more productivity in that. There's more cooperation. There's more leverage in those emotions. And so, this is the secret. This is the video. Increase your success by tapping in to the emotion of joy. But what's even interesting, that's not even the highest one. After joy, we get peace. Oh, that's amazing. After peace, we get enlightenment. Oh, is that like crazy, right? Whoa, ideas. It's funny because sometimes you got to calm yourself down, and then boom, an idea comes for content creators, for people, for talented, for talent, right? For artists. It's calming thyself down, and then boom, you get ideas. 700. Boom. Anyways, guys, I hope you are aware of your emotional and where you're at. And when next time you feel angry, next time you feel like fear, grief, understand that that is temporary. Understand that you can feel that. But at the end of the day, you can choose and you can slowly work your way out of it. And I think even throughout the day, we fluctuate in these emotions. It's not, but the goal here is to maintain yourself in a consistent pattern of emotion. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm very, very excited. Hope you guys like it. Please comment below. Tell me what you think. Bye.